Oh, well, hello, good morning. Oh, I've woken up in the Gelder Shiel stables. Oh, that was a good sleep. Um, Very windy outside last night into this morning. So I had been sleeping there. Oh, right. Let me show you around. So I was sleeping here and beautiful stag picture. So I was here last night. I had a fire which I will clean out. It tells you what to do with the ash. And yeah, so you got two tables. Got the book. I forgot about a pen, so I can't register that was here last night. Silly me. And then sleeps another two, another two, another two. So that's 8 people this sleeps, and then I suppose you could sleep on the floor if you need to. So this is what the bothy looks like inside. It was actually quite warm. There you'll see the plaque. The only thing I've got to say about being here is it's very hard to find parking. Right, well let me show you outside. I had jammed this, but I just gone out for a toilet, so I've unjammed it. And the toilet's around the back. So as I approach this place, if I don't get blown away today, thank you, Mountain Bothy Association. You've done a great job with this one. So I came from over there and it walked. It was dead at night, cold, silhouettes of stags, eyeballs shining, and that's it. I'm guessing this was maybe a stables in the past to this house. Nobody was here, sadly. Can't get in either. Follow this path, and sorry if it's really windy. If you follow this path, it'll lead you to the river, which is where I got water from. I made my cup of soup and I made my porridge when I got in. But after that I was full. I could hear this when I was coming up to the bothy, but I couldn't quite see it because it was so dark. So if you came from the bothy, down there was actually really foamy when I came at night time. So I actually had to come over this bridge. I could see how fast flowing this was. But I came down there, you got water there, and I also went over to those rocks over there. Got water there. Yeah, what a place. Look at this, blue skies. It's just very windy, quite cold. I suppose you could get water from over there, but it says, well, to use fast flowing, so the faster the better. So yes, at this bothy, very hard to get parked. I just had to pull over somewhere, and I'm hoping my car's safe when I get there later on. We're gonna make the trip shortly anyway, and I'll show little clips of where you go. So this is round the back of the bothy. This bit's actually padlocked, and maybe I'm guessing it was something, but Mountain Bothy Association have locked it up. Here's a little wood store, but it's mega planks. I wouldn't touch them. There is running water, which I think it comes straight from that river, because I ran it and it's the same colour. By the way, that water tasted okay. There's your toilet. You've got a window and it's good. Think before you flush anyway, people, because that's our river, that's our beach, it says. So that's the toilet, and that's it. that's all there is to this place. It's actually really good. I think I'll come here again. So there's the window that will lead to the toilet there. And there's the ash bucket. In case you don't know where the ash bucket is, it does say inside. Right, let's get back inside. Yeah, serious rat hole. But sadly I didn't see them when I was in here. But well, maybe that's a good thing. Oh, 2-door system, love it. Right, let me get my torch on so you see. Right. So yeah, this is the bothy. There's loads of bits to read and stuff. And people have wrote things all over. So I suppose just look to see what you can find. Oh, brilliant. I didn't even see that when I came in. Guitar. I did see string actually over there in the recollection boxes. Right, well, that's me. The fire is cracking, but I'm gonna make a move on and get going. I want to get back to my car. So, as I say, I'll show little clips of me walking back, because there is forks on the path, but the path is very easy. It's a very drivable path. Anyway, so yeah, I'll add them in, and hopefully you enjoy staying at this bothy the same as I did. Thank you. Got my lights out. Candle. The first thing I did was get the fire going. Nice and warm now. Yeah, 2 bunk beds, 2 tables, another 2 bunk beds, another 2 bunk beds, another 2 bunk beds. I'm going to sleep over here on this one where the fire is. There we go. Right, I've left my Christmas lights on the shelf at Gelder Shiel stables, and yes, I should be back before Christmas, and hopefully they're still there. Right, well, sorry for the wind again. It'll be like this the whole time. So as I was walking along this path, I got the silhouette of these trees, and I was like, I think I'm close. I could hear that water, which is what you can drink, very fresh. I did boil it. So yeah, you see the bothy there. It's a great bothy. Thank you again, Mountain Bothy Association. So yes, I'll give you an update when I get to one fork. Obviously, I'll show you the kind of the path that you need to take. Simple, you follow this. But anyway, I'll get back to you. I'm just going to enjoy the views and have my breakfast. So in daytime, if you're walking, obviously you'll see all this happening in front of your eyes. But if you're having to do a dark mission, stealth, this is you don't see this. But I did see this. It is a sort of a bridge for a wee burn. But yes, I can see that with my naked eye as I was walking with my head torch. As you'll see, the trees up there towards the bothy. Right, anyway, back on this trip. I'll let you know when I get to the fork again. I haven't got to it yet. But here we go, I've got to one fork. So I'm reversing back the way from the bothy. The bothy still over at those trees there. This is the fork I was on about. So that way is the wrong way. That way is the right way. So if you're coming from the bothy, you walk this way back if you're parked where I've parked. And if you're coming to go to the bothy, then I'll turn around for you now. Here we go. Stick to your left. see the trees, there's the Boffy. I would say head to the pointy mountain, but it's kind of getting covered with the clouds there. Anyway, so the second fork, stick to your left, and I'll let you know about the next fork. And sorry, it's back to front, but I'm walking back from the Boffy. Anyway, keep following this track, goes up and away over there. You can actually see part of it over there, just. Anyway, right, crack on. Well, here we go. I think I've got to my last fork. Anyway, because I did do a slight different path to get here, but I cut through the woods. It's at the cairn, and then I was getting some work done to it, and it got me back onto this path, which is what I wanted to be on. So as I say, I've just been from there, and the path goes along, and there's the Boffy there, where those trees are. I'm not sure what path that goes to, but yeah, beating the sun up. So that, as you'll see, that's not really the path, but this is. So it's kind of follow the path. It's not a left and it's not a right. Just follow it. You will get to a wee. You will pass that on your walk. So that's maybe something you should look out for. Make sure you're going on the right one. But anyway, I'll fill you in if I see anything else that's maybe worth looking at, or any sort of things that stand out that makes sense. And if you get thirsty, there's loads of little wee streams to the right here, all the way along the path. You get some nice fresh water. Look, here's that path that just joins up to the other one. So you just stick to this path, heading towards those trees for the Boffy. As you see, you just keep to the right slightly, but you don't turn right. Anyway, I'll fill you in if there's anything else. Right, yes, I'm here. So yeah, it's strange. I came from up there, okay, and that sign in front of me, that one there, says the Cairn car park. Now, I didn't know there was such a car park, so I'm following this route, but this does take me back to the Carfree suspension bridge is where I parked, or abandoned my vehicle I should say. And so yes, so it is basically follow that path and up that hill, and don't branch off until you go to those forks. But it's only really one left, and that's near the Boffy, and if you're doing it during the day, you'll see the trees, so you'll, yeah. So anyway, so that's that, and I think I'm going to end the video as that, because well, it's kind of back to front. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and keep it clean, keep it tidy, and thank you MBA, Mountain Boffy Association, for all the great work you've done. Thank you.